Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode on Planet Coaster. My name is Shoes. We are back in here at Shoesie's World. I have my coffee with me. We're going to be reviewing the boardwalk a little bit, and we're going to show you a little bit of an update. Today's episode is going to be much shorter, so let's get right into this. So the first update is basically nothing's really changed. Yeah, I've been kind of focusing on more of the other areas around this area. So the vintage cars has not been worked on, so there's still a lot to be done. I'm still debating whether or not I need a longer queue path. That's all going to determine whether or not I should do that according to the prestige of the ride. So the higher the prestige, more people will want to wait in it and pay more. So that's going to be covered in another video when it comes time. And another section I want to focus on is our boardwalk area. We're getting down more of the lighting setting around the area, around the paths, because there's a lot of open space. It's a little bit more difficult to control. So I'm going to show you real quick. So it's not too bad around the area, but obviously still needs some work, especially in this area and toward the building here. But if we come toward the front, it's working out for us so far, I would say. Obviously still needs some work there. So, but you know, part of this area is it's very important to get the lighting down right. So, I mean, like, this place should glow in a vintagey look at the end of the day. That sounded really weird to say, but that's kind of what we're aiming for. But if we go back to our daytime, I've been editing the building a little bit more, still bland, but I think it was in better condition than last time, giving it a little bit more of a, you know, more of a, what's the name? You know, the building kind of pops out a little bit more, kind of has a little bit more volume to it with the design right here. But other than that, there hasn't really been much of anything else going on except for this ride. Now, this is our indoor roller coaster. This looks very weird right now, I know. But the whole idea is that, well, first of all, we're going to talk about the outside of it. The whole idea right now is that it's very colorful, but, you know, enough trees will surround this area and hide the building enough to the point where the guests would not be able to see much of the building. So we'll have to address that issue. But first of all, if we go inside here, we'll see that it's a Wild Mouse ride. And I don't know what pack it's from. So I do know, I'm pretty sure it's a DLC. So, but we'll get into this. And I'm going to show you inside what it looks like. And then I'm going to show you what it looks like in the perspective of the roller coaster. So as of right now, I'm going to show you how it looks inside. But for it to work, we have to change it to nighttime, because that's how it works with these types of coasters. So let's get this bad boy moving. So the whole idea about this coaster is that it's meant to work in the nighttime because of all the lighting. And this Wild Mouse ride is more meant to feel, you know, kind of, I guess the word is goofy, because of the lighting and stuff. So let's just see it run through pretty quick. And there we are. And it finishes just like that. So we're going to stop the ride. And just a disclaimer, right now it's an excitement rating of just above 4. And I would say everything else is pretty good. Now, I know Wild Mouse rides don't really get that much of a, you know, of an excitement rating and prestige rating and that sort of thing. But I will mention a few you know, areas where it's exciting and whatnot, and where I went wrong, because I always like to look at mistakes to know how to better improve things in the future. So, first thing being, we're going to go into our heat maps. and our excitement rating. So, I mean, like, it's not very good anywhere except for this one drop. So, yeah. I would hope this drop had a little bit more of an excitement to it, but let's look at our vertical G's. Our speed. Yeah, I don't know how to better do that spot, but maybe something to look forward to before I open up this ride. So, that's a 4.05. I do want to compare it with one other thing, and there is a blueprint on here of the Wild Mouse. I just have to find it. Here it is. Yeah, see? My excitement rating is much better than what this Wild Mouse has. This Wild Mouse has an excitement of 2.54. So, I would consider mine to be pretty decent. So, and I think even if we look at the wooden Wild Mouse ride thing, well, there may not be a blueprint of it. Never mind. So, I think I did pretty decent with it, considering the circumstances. So, let's get into this ride and show you what it looks like from the inside. So that is the ride right there. Maybe one thing I can do is add some music to it, but other than that, I think we're just about done with this ride. So this will be our first completed ride, except for the Grand Carousel, for this area. Alright, so we just saw the Wild Mouse ride, and there's one more thing I want to go over. So at the end of the boardwalk here, it's going to end about right here, so, or at least that's the plan. Right now we have our wooden roller coaster that's being built right here. Right now it's working out pretty well. I think if we go ahead and take a look at the heat maps, hopefully they'll show up. Yeah, right now they're working pretty well. Good excitement rating throughout. We have good vertical G's. A little bit strong right there, but not anything to worry about. And I think lateral G's are fine too. And then forward G's won't matter. So yeah, right now this roller coaster is working out pretty well. I do need a few suggestions, and one being is, should I make this roller coaster smaller? Maybe like have the entrance right here and have it go back and forth right here. Maybe add something right here, or just use up all this space with the wooden roller coaster. I want to know your suggestions down below, but hopefully that is something that we'll have completed for another future video. So yeah, that's it for the boardwalk. Alright everyone, I want to thank you for watching. So this video is a little bit shorter than usual, but I do want to mention one more thing before I let you go. Richie's log flume ride up there, or Richie's logging camp, whatever I called it, has a full line right now. So I have to address that issue. So I just thought that's worth mentioning. But other than that, please give me a thumbs up if you really like this video, and it does help me out. So do it for either reason. It would help. And hit that subscribe button if you aren't already. It would, it would keep you up to date on these videos and whatnot. So any suggestions, put them down below in the comments. I would love to hear from you. And that's about it. So I'll see you guys in the next video.